so were the Turians.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boot, Commander.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay, so he didn't have anything to say. That's what I was trying to say. See if Liara has something. Hello, Blue. Can I call you Blue?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Nothing important.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Nothing new. Never
should
mind.
go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
See you, Blue. Blue. Okay, let's just continue the getting rid of missions before we go to Ilos. I actually don't know if Ilos is like a point of no return, but I think if I remember correctly it is. But again, we could just try and go there. It's probably gonna say, are you sure you want to go there? Because
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander.
well, you're
General
welcome.
Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Can you talk to the Citadel, because I'm kind of not welcome there anymore. I wonder if I've been in the other systems. Ooh, land. Or maybe like that, maybe. Just to spice things up. Yeah, we've been here. Okay, if we've been on this, probably been on all of them. Light mineral, heavy mineral. Taurian emblems. That's not a one we're gonna. These we can't do anything about. These are probably one of those that we're not gonna do. And these are probably ones we won't end up doing 100%, because that means probably going to every system and every. Oh, we have to go to the Hades cluster. Aren't we at the... Aren't we there? Yeah, we are. Which one was it again? Crap. Was it this one? No. This one. And Theseus? Yes. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Let's save that. Large deposit. Okay, let's check the other three planets. Planets. Okay, let's land. Let's try the combo again. Let's try and go this way first. Hello. Guess that was... Who was those guys? We just kill some guys we don't know who they are and stuff like that. Just to get this. Makes sense. Let's get out to the flat area. Let's see what we got up here. What, No. Q. So what, like a beacon that makes drone satellites go down? Okay. Whoop. It's kind of weird we haven't seen any medals. Oh. That base looking thing. Okay, and a mine. Start with the base. Hello guys.
This place looks abandoned.
Ooh, it actually does. Let's check it out. Maybe there's something we can loot. Hey. It's a little bit in here.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Perhaps we will find more answers at the excavation site.
Yep, maybe. Let's get inside. Get inside. Get inside. Oh my god. That's a lot of... Holy moly.
The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it is long gone now.
Kinda hope so. Oh. Kind of like that you called those husk or mindless fanatics. I think even mindless fanatics are human. Those weren't human. Hurricane 9. Almost like a Sharknado 9. The movie. The hurricane is coming. Watch it in Hurricane 9. With Vin Diesel and The Rock. Oh. Okay, so I think we cleared that mission too. So we only have the scanning of the key bursts and this one. Alien parent criminal can. The base location is in Han and this system in the Fortuna system. Fortuna. Got a decent amount to next level. Level 27. I wonder what's the max level is. 30? Nah, it can't be. Okay, we actually, I'm feeling like we are doing a lot on the hour and a half we've been playing. Cleared off almost every mission. I think we have one more we can do. The keepers we can't do because we can't go back to the Citadel. Just gonna be grounded again. You're not my dad. You're grounded. I'm telling Mom. Okay, only need the question mark over there. We can leave this godforsaken place. It's a desert world. It's like Tatooine. Ooh, we actually had metal. Are you heavy metals? Are you Metallica or Slipknot?
Moving out.
Let's hack it. Uranium. Yeah, let's just keep this weight, that's fine. What another point of interest? Start with the X. Holy moly. That's the X. Well, not my X. Those tonsil thingies. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, overheat. $100,000 credits. I'm not gonna bother repairing.
Heading out.
it's BB-8. Covering artifact. Oh crap. No signs of thrive, expert, small tax factor, colony insignia.
Ready.
Come on, board this stupid thing. Stupid thing. Let's just try and go that way. Just for 22 seconds. Just want to see if there's another metal depot. Yeah. I guess not. Last 5 seconds. Hello, Dalek. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How was your vacation? That's a lot of questions. Sorry. Hey, good morning, Silent. Did you plan this to come into my stream at the same time? Oh, that's so good to hear. Let's check the journal. And then playing high ranking. Yeah, the last one is insignia thingies. Hernandez Systems, Fortuna System. I think that was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm totally off. Oh, what? Did I be wrong? I think it's one of these up here. Maybe. Oh crap. Okay, now I can check if I saw it wrong. Basically, after they made them meet blanks in the Fortuna system. Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay, so let's open this one. Maybe it says which Hades cluster. I am in Hades cluster, I think. Yeah. Oh, was it this? The disk system. Well, I woke up maybe an hour and 5 minutes before I start streaming. Was pretty tired, but I'm feeling like I'm waking up now. But it's getting hard in here. Hot in here. And no, I'm not gonna take off my clothes. Let's check the other planets before we go down. Nearby moon, sweet. So I think this is the last mission before we go to Ilos. Ilus. Yeah, honestly, if we're not wiped out by a self or a planet killer or any living thing killer, comet or asteroid, yeah, probably. Well, not like this, I think. I don't think we're gonna find like the mass relays that some ancient civilization has built before us that was wiped out by electronic or AI machine race that's every once in a while just gonna wipe out all intelligent life in the galaxy. Not like that. So to answer your question, no, not like that. But I guess we're just at some point gonna, well, out in the distant future. We're not talking like within the next 200 years, but maybe within the next 1,000 years. Sure, why not? If you go 1,000 years back and told humanity what we'll look like in 1,000 years, they wouldn't believe you. So, if someone time traveled back to us now from 1,000 years ahead in time, we're probably not gonna believe him. Let's go this way first. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how our kids' future actually look like. I think it's gonna be a little scary. I think the global warming situation, and we are pretty north, but we've still seen more extreme weather. Much hotter summers than we're used to, and more wet falls and autumns, and hotter winters. It's also more wet. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna bring. Maybe Denmark is going to be like a tropic paradise for a while at least, and then it's probably gonna be as unbearable as the rest of the world. But if the South countries like Spain and Italy and stuff like that became inhabitable, they have to move from the equator countries to the south and north to survive. So it's gonna, I think it's gonna create a lot of, you can see how we treat people who are on the run now from wars and famine, and it's only gonna get worse, I think. So I don't think our time is probably gonna be pretty similar, but our kids and kids, it's only gonna be worse. Unless someone or something does something. Oh, that was pretty dark, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Oh, ay caramba. I guess some person somewhere in the world is gonna find something that's gonna reunite us and make us believe that we actually have a future that's more than 500 years long. Yeah, either that or just someone or someone's a group of people who dare to think outside or normal range of thought. And then they probably have to do some research that might not be condoned when they do it, but leaps us into like the next era. I see where you're coming from. I know what you're talking about, or what he was talking about, but I don't think we necessarily need help from outside. I just think we need that one person that's really, really bright, smart, intelligent, whatever, and what the heck went wrong here? Okay, let's just go for it. Live long and prosper. No, Silent, I don't think I concur. Yeah, we have tech that can travel to the nearest star, but it would take like 70,000 years or something. And the tech will probably survive. No, actually, I don't think the tech will survive. I don't think we can build stuff that can withstand the radiation of space for that long. You can see the Hubble Hubble telescope is limping right now. It's running on backup systems and stuff like that. And even though the backup systems, they've been in space for 40 years or something, 50 years or something, and they're starting to decay too. So no, actually, I don't think with the technology we have today we can't travel to the nearest star. If I'm honest. Nope. Keep hitting F to go out of the vehicle. Oops. A mummify. Ugh. Space. Nice. Wow. He's shooting far away from that. Ooh. Another X. X marks the spot. No, actually, Voyager 1 just left our solar system. So it still have like 3.99999999998 light years to go. Or something. 4.59999 something light years to go. So it still has like another 76.7256 thousand years. I don't know. Oh, maybe I actually should aim at the people and not the ground in front of them. Would you stop shooting at me? So what do we have here? Let's go inside. It's too cold outside. Didn't mind the cold anyways. I'm not sure what 1.1c is. Is that 1/10 of the speed of light? But solar... Oh, c is speed of light. Okay. But solar sails are... when you're in the inner solar system, it's probably gonna give you a lot of acceleration, but as soon as you get past like Mars or something, that's why Mars you don't have solar cells or solar panels. It just have a nuclear reactor. Well, a small nuclear battery reactor thingy. Oh, give me shields. Oh, I'm leveled up. 28. Yeah, then the biggest ship ever. Same self. Yeah. Not even that. It needs to have its own factory and farms and stuff like that. Yeah. I've seen some of the, you know, the ideas of having like a 500,000 person ship with rotating rings and stuff like that to. Whoa. Oh, thank you. Crime Lord defeated. Sweet. I love to defeat crime lords. Dead end. Yeah, maybe a gravity assist from the sun or something. But then you waste like maybe 100 years inside our own solar system to actually get the slingshot. And then you get like extra speed that may or may not gain the 100 years you spent. It's kind of weird because I can't remember. I think it was sometimes in the 1950s, 60s, or 70s that we discover Pluto. And since we discovered Pluto, it hasn't even gone one round around the sun. Because its orbit is like 170 something years, if I remember correctly. If not more. That's how big its orbit is. That's insane. So yeah. No, but I think the biggest concern here is I think is how the heck are you going to maintain a ship for that many years? I know the hull is not really a problem because that doesn't really have corrosion, not that, as we know it anyway. But I think is nuclear radiation from suns and planets and space itself, is that corrosive? Or is the metal that the ship is made of just gonna absorb the radiation and become radiative itself? You also talk about using the sleeper ship as a thing that you land at the planet when you get there and use it as a settlement. But would you really take down a big hunk of metal that's radiative and build your city around that? I think there's a lot of questions that's not really answered in some of those. This could actually be the way we do it. But there's a lot of things that I think it's not thought all the way through. If that makes sense. But it's definitely interesting. But it's not gonna be an SI. Even though if they started building a sleeper ship today that could contain 500,000 in population with schools and hospitals and that rotates and have artificial gravity and farms and farm equipments and factories and laboratories and everything that we have on Earth. Earth. It would take years and years. Yeah, I agree, Dalek. I didn't see what you wrote there. But yeah, it would be the biggest worldwide effort in humanity. And we're not there yet. Well, maybe China could. Maybe the US could do it themselves. But one country that had to have like healthy men and women join a sleeper ship, not a sleeper ship, but a generation ship that has like maybe you can choose your own partner and stuff like that, but has like restrictions. You have to have like 2 kids, and we might have to, you know, on board that ship, gene modify the embryo so it would every time would be a boy and a girl. Those 2 kids. Because every couple needs to have at least 2 kids to keep the population. So it needs to be pretty controlled by a ship government, and be restricted. It's far-fetched, but it's just kind of logic, I think, that you have to have that. Let's try and finish off Commando with Shepard here, and let's do Barrier, and let's do Pistol. No, let's just keep with the shotgun. Let's give this one too. So now we need to go to now eliminate the other one. Hand system. Gemini Sigma cluster. Okay, so we have to go to Gemini cluster. Just because this theoretically possible current tech doesn't mean that it would be easy or the best idea to do aim at 10, 20, 50 development. Makes it easier, faster. I agree, it's not going to be in our time as the build time start up. As the worst thing is if you start like that big of a build, when you start the first build, let's say, maybe that's gonna be more sleeper ships or generation ships going in different direction. From when you start the first one and you finish the next one, it's more than outdated. If you know what I mean. You design like computers and systems around this idea. 100 years later, this ship is outdated. It might be not even gonna be launched. It's probably just gonna be like a space station or a museum. This was the first idea we had of a generation ship, but we're not gonna use it because now we can build a generation ship in 20 years that's 100 years ahead of its time of the first one we built. That's actually pretty scary, isn't it? And that's one of the problems I see. Before we can build like a sleeper ship or a generation ship for like, I don't, maybe 500,000 people is way too many. Maybe 50,000 is enough. Maybe that's the conclusion we get to, and then people don't really have to do anything. They just have to donate their eggs and sperm, and then we grow the population that we need. We ensure that the DNA and the stuff is clean, so people don't get sick by genetics disorders and only get sick by if the common flu is there. But if we should actually be able to eradicate all sicknesses. If we just make sure all the people coming around on board the generation ship not sick, nobody should get sick, right? How much different is the tech now compared 20 years ago? Oh, what was it again? Gemini, Sigma, and then Han. Yeah. But it's definitely kind of fun to talk about, and it's definitely something I enjoy thinking about, fantasizing about. I would love to have, like Star Wars, or maybe not Star Wars, but Star Trek, become true. I would really enjoy that idea that in the future we actually travel around in USS Enterprise and Voyager and stuff like that. I would love that. And as I was saying, if we don't kill each other and we don't destroy the planet, or the planet get hit by a killer asteroid, or I think we get there at some point, but we kind of have to survive the rest. Let's go this one, this team. Come on, guys. Yeah. The unknown, we have to find either somehow to survive the elements, or find a way to find the place we can survive. If that makes sense. Let's go for that corner first. But yeah, it's really exciting. I don't know. Of course, Star Trek and all the others make it look fast and stuff like that. But even with the speed of light, or even with the ability to go 10 times the speed of light, which I think we me and Mrs. Raven read up on it, and I think the warp factor is like, warp 1 is the speed of light, and warp 2 is 10 times the speed of light, warp 3 is like 100 times speed of light, if I remember correctly. It's not warp 2 is times 2 the speed of light, if I remember correctly. And if that's if that's the factor, then factor 10 is like, oh my god, that's 1 billion times the speed of light. That doesn't make sense, right? No, maybe I remember wrong. But it's not a linear factor. And if we get there where we can go like, I don't know, 50 times the speed of light, then we can do like, 50 light years in a year. But that's still a long time. that's still a long time. I'm telling you, it's a long time. But again, it's way shorter than 72,000 years or something. Yeah, I feel ya. I think there's a lot of people that don't like Bezos and what's his face, Virgin Galactic. People don't like those billionaire kind of types. Even Elon Musk is kind of like, eh. People don't really like rich people that just do space stuff because they want to be rich. But we kind of need someone to, you know, show it's possible to do big things in space. So it kind of, you know, wakes a interest, and some little kids dream about something that they want to do when they grow up. You know, like I damn it, I want to dedicate my whole freaking life to be the one that makes the warp drive, and I want to be the next Elon Musk, or I want to be the next Jeff Bezos, or whatever, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we definitely need those guys. I understand that people aren't really happy about Amazon building rockets because Amazon treats their employees bad. Probably also gonna do it on the rocket program. Just exploiting people for his own gain. That's other people's opinion. I don't know the guy. I don't follow his endeavors. I just saw him launch in space with his brother, and one of the biggest female icons in aviation history, and some random dude, 18-year-old dude, crossed the common line. Within the same week as what's his face from Virgin Galactic. So I think that's pretty cool. That's what are you doing? Oops. Oh, just in my way. Sometimes they're just really in my way. Nope, crime boss. Come on, heat down. Stupid gun. The second crime lord is defeated. Okay, so now I need to meet some dude somewhere. I think it was. Yeah, that sounds more doable, right? 43 years. I don't think the solar cells are gonna be the thing. You have to remember, if the system we come to has a less powerful sun, how are we gonna brake before we hit something? We also there's a lot of things we have to think about. gravity break. Yeah. Well, you have to skim the surface of something to actually break down. You have to meet resistance. Of course, you can slingshot the opposite around a planet, and it should slow you down gravity-wise because of this. Has it rained outside? Oh, I could just smell the moisture in the air. Yeah. Oof. What? I was talking too much. But yeah. The problem, I think, is that, of course, if you have 43 years to fly there and have some sensors and maybe have some probes you can send off into the system, you actually don't know how the system is built up exactly. We can see a lot with the equipment we have today, but we can't see it all. So we have to be somewhat prepared for different stuff. Where the heck is the door out? Over there. Yeah, I'm not an astrophysics, so I'm astrophysiologist. So I'm not really sure. If I go... I'm just thinking the mechanics from Kerbal Space Program, and that's pretty accurate. It doesn't take account in multiple gravities and stuff like that. But if I come from Kerbin and go into Duna orbit, if I'm catching Duna's orbit and does do nothing, I don't break down. I get slingshot out of its orbit and land in an orbit either just under Duna in orbit of the sun, or above Duna in the orbit of the sun. Maybe a little front of it or a little behind it. So if we should end up in an orbit around the sun, we should probably try and catch one of the planet's orbit. Yeah, that might be the idea to break down or slow down, but that only brings us into orbit around the star of the system. Then we have to fly to that planet we actually want to go to if we want to repopulate a planet. If that makes sense. So if I don't think you can catch the orbit of a sun and slow down. If you catch the orbit of the sun, you're just gonna get slingshot out of the system again. I don't think you're gonna slow down. Not enough to stop the or to bring you into an orbit. But again, what would I know? No, I don't. Well, yeah, I concur. If you catch a planet in orbit around the sun or the star that you want to go into an orbit to, you can use the planet's forces with its orbit around that star to slow you down. You can't can't use the star to slow you down to an orbit around the star. Like you can't use the gravity of that planet to slow you enough down to actually make an orbit around that planet. You have to use some kind of delta V to slow you enough down to catch an orbit. If we're talking Kerbal Space Program, if that's even near